In this video, I'm gonna go from an absolute noob to a full-on pro and possibly even make it to the leaderboards with the best brain rots inside of Escape Tsunami for brain rots. As you can see, I am an absolute noob. I have literally done nothing in this game. I still have the tutorial and I'm on a completely fresh new account. So there is gonna be nothing that I'm starting with until I manage to get some of the best brain rots in the game. First things first, let's get this tutorial done with before, we grab these brain rots. But the whole point of this game is you literally just hide from these tsunamis and get a ton of brain rots, okay? That's literally all you do. But boom, there we go. We secured our first one. Now this guy, you might be like, well, he's giving us 1.83k a second. Well, that's nothing. My goal for this video is to try and get this account on the leaderboard, and that means becoming top 25, which means we have to get 490 NO. I don't know what NO means. That just says no to me, but apparently it's a currency in this game, so we're gonna try to get to that. And if I do not get on that, then I will have to gift 5 of you guys a bunch of VIP plus game passes and VIP if you don't have it. So definitely watch till the end of this video, because now we're gonna get some of the best brain rots in the game to help us out. Shout out to my boy Gaspard over here. As you can see, new Bed War boys, even though this is not Bed Wars, he's gonna be giving us the best stuff in the game, such as this guy right here. Oh, and there's another one. We also got the Grappolino the Oro. I don't even know what that is. There's no way this is a real thing. Like, how has Roblox turned into this? I'm a full-on grown man playing a brain rot game right now, and as you can see, we got 2 of the best things. What is the number on this? Wait, what does that say? 5.01 SP per second? Oh my god, bro, that is insane. Okay, let's go ahead and place this guy down. How much more is he gonna earn me? So this guy's earning us a few 100,000. Okay, we have 200k, and with this guy, oh, okay, what the heck is this currency? 30 SP? Yo, we might low-key be getting close. I have no idea how far that is, and we do also have a Bombardilo event happening. But first, we need to get some rebirths. And as you can see, these are max level, because the way these are obtained is very hard. You actually had to do a kind of glitch type of thing inside of the spawn machine, which is very difficult to do and is no longer actually possible as good. Like, it's a lot harder to do it now, but luckily we do have one more brain rot. This guy gives us 3 SP per second, which is insane. So let's go place him down here. He's also max level, and as you can see, he looks so cool. All right, bro, let's go ahead, grab the monies. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we need to rebirth. How do I rebirth? Oh, yeah, rebirthing is right here. So when we rebirth, our speed level resets. But what I can do is actually hold out this upgrade menu, which, by the way, I could totally, just go ahead, consistently buy these. I already got the max carries. I could go ahead and constantly buy that, but then I would have to keep opening this. However, if I go ahead, press this plus sign down here, I can have both of it open at the same time and also constantly rebirth. So I just press this, rebirth, press it, rebirth, and I just keep doing this over and over again, bro. The reason why rebirthing is actually really good in this game is because of the money multiplier. Now mine is supposed to go up to 4x. I guess it just, oh wait, this is not my plot. I'm so silly, bro. Why am I so stupid? This is my plot. So yeah, we have a 4 times multiplier. Oh my god, we are already at octillion, dude. All right, we're low-key eating up this game right now, bro. Hold on. We need to go ahead and do that thing again. So rebirth, bring up the speed menu, and I'm just going to go ahead and do this a bunch of times so we got a ton of rebirths. I'm also going to show you guys how you're able to obtain some of these Galactico Phantasmas in this video. All right, bro. I've literally rebirthed so many times that not only am I super fast, but if I actually show you guys, yeah, when I pick up the money, I make more money than I spent getting to this rebirth that I'm at. Which, by the way, currently we are already at rebirth 23, and I think there's like 50 on this next quest. Though it is asking me for divines, which is actually fine because this will not take it. However, I do still have to get a ton of speed in order to do this. Okay, for my next rebirth, it looks like it's asking me to get a 3rd divine. Oh no, get this guy, give me another one. But look at how fast we are already, and this is not even max speed, by the way. I could go ahead, keep pressing this button. Now we are at 388 speed, which literally lets me speed through every single part of this game. And oh my god, I forgot I don't have VIP. Not having VIP on an alt account actually kind of sucks, bro, because it is so hard to get in these holes. Like, it is genuinely an actual challenge. Sometimes I'll, like, go flinging past the walls, which is very hard to control. But shout out to the new Bed War boys. This guy's giving me another one, which, by the way, this Martino Gravitino is insanely good, too. 2.28 SP. This is crazy, bro. I might genuinely be able to get there. Okay, now we got more rebirths to venture through. And wait, oh no, rebirth 25 is max, not 50. I'm tripping. Oh my god, bro. We've literally already beat the game, except now my speed is nothing. But I will say, in this game, you don't necessarily want to put all your money into speed, just because too fast is sometimes too bad. All right, bro, 278 looks like the sweet number. I'm just gonna stay at that, and this will kind of let me get inside of the cracks. As you can see, though, these brain rots are very uncomparable to every other thing. Now, since I have a lot of rebirths, they actually obtain me so much money. Like, we're getting OC from the first two already, and if I go and collect it, well, our money will go significantly higher. The upgrade shop does also allow me to actually use a lot of this, and I can get some very high speed, which unfortunately does not actually compete with the most speed leaderboard, because these people spent Robux to get on here. I believe the max is 5k now, because the devs did go ahead and change. As you can see, every person below 9th place has 5k. Meanwhile, every person above it has some ridiculous number, with Kayliz having a 15,000, which he spent tons of Robux on. Me, I am an absolute noob on this account. If I try to buy some lucky blocks, as you can see, I'm broke, so please subscribe so this account can get some Robux. Bro, imagine I accidentally sold one of these brain rots. How mad would you guys be right now? Actually, well, I would have if it was mine, but it's this guy, so I don't think he would have been very happy if I did that. But my goal is to now actually get to the end and try and, like, pull off a divine, because if we have more brain rots, that's going to allow us to actually obtain, well, more money. But it seems to be very hard when your speed is this fast and you can't really go into the gaps, bro. Okay, come on. There we go. Hide there. Oh, okay. I have to go super slow per stage, bro, because not only are some waves going a lot faster, but it's hard for me to get inside. And thankfully, the developers thought of increasing the speed here, so it's actually quite a bit easier to get inside. This next one, though, I have no idea how I'm gonna pass through this. We do have a wacky wave, but no, bro, I can't go there yet. Okay, super slow, please. Oh my god, we made it. I did max out my carries, so I am gonna go ahead and take some of these secret... Okay, never mind. Let's just collect the money from these. How much have we piled up? We got 4 OC here, so we're literally already at 42 OC. Okay, I searched up what is the number after OC, and it is literally the one we need, which is just no, which stands for nonillion, and it's 10 to the 30th, which, if you don't know what that means, it means you write down 10 and then you put 30 zeros after that. That's how big this currency is. And this is actually really only possible because of the most recent update that the developers made a pretty big mistake on. As you know, these brain rots over here are earning 5 SP a second. Now, what if I go ahead and grab some of the old best brain rots in the game, which are still technically good, but I'm going to show you how big of a change it had. Okay, I don't think the game's letting me get there. Oh, okay, nope, a fast one. Oh, another fast one. Amazing. No, not the snaky waves and the other waves at the same time. Bro, I just want to get to the end, please. But my goal is to grab a brain rot and just max it out to show you how big of a difference it had. All right, let's get the secret lucky block. Come on. Boom. Okay, there. The lucky block has been obtained, and I run way faster than those tsunamis, so I should be able to get back super easily. Although secrets are nowhere near the best, because, you know, we still have Celestial and Divine after it, these are still pretty good, and they were actually really good 2 updates ago. However, let's open this guy up, see what we get. Come on, give me a decent one at least, and we get the Aura Pharma, so actually one of the worst ones. But I'm going to go ahead and equip this thing over here, right? And we're just going to place him and max him out. As you can see, his money per second goes up by a lot. But will it go up enough to be around the same stage at level 150? And I know this seems like I'm using up all my money, but trust me, it's worth it because this thing won't even be able to get close. Okay, there we go. I've gone ahead, completely maxed it out. It basically used half of my money. I used to have like 50 OC over here, but now I have 21. So, as you can see, this guy's earning 30 SX per second. Now, these guys, on the other hand, the Galactico, are earning a whole currency higher, being SP per second. And guess what? These were all obtainable or best obtained through a glitch. Yes, you can easily get them, or not easily, but you can still get them from just waiting for it to spawn and getting very, very lucky. But this machine right here, this spawn machine, single-handedly allowed people to get to some crazy numbers like this, where we have Mr. Hygic at 1.45 DE. So DE is literally the currency after NO, and this guy might be capped because I haven't even seen him move up, so I don't know if that's like a limit, but the way they actually do it is insane. The way they actually do this is pretty simple. To do this, you will need one divine or whatever rarity you're trying to get the best of. Now, I don't have the stuff in the index here, but let's say, for example, you want a really good celestial. Well, then you're going to need to have at least one celestial. But you might actually just want divines. And if you want any of the divines, you need to have at least one good one. Or, well, it doesn't have to be good, but you just have to own one. And for the other two things, you literally just need some of the worst brain rots in the game that have no mutations on them. As you can see, this literally doesn't have one. And then I'm also going to go ahead grab this Trippy Troppy. Why not? He also has. This is a little bit expensive, especially if you don't have the craziest brain rots, but you're still able to do this and you can do it exponentially. But what you basically want to do is max out these two brain rots. And oh my gosh, this is loud, but there we go. That is one maxed, and we're also gonna go ahead and max that one out. To me, it didn't cost a lot because once again, I have 30 OC, bro. These brain rots are earning me so much. I mean, if I'm not already considered the pro, I don't know what this is considered. But when you max these out, this will actually trick the game into thinking that you're putting in the best level brain rot. Now, obviously, these are level 150, but if I had a divine that's level 150, it would still stay as level 150 once you craft it. But if it's not level 150, if something is not level 150, then it'll be somewhere around whatever that number is. But basically, what you want to do is grab the two brain rots that are level 150, the common ones, the super poopy ones, and all you literally do, bro, is just throw them inside of the spawn machine. That is literally it. I do highly recommend you wait till this luck thing gets to the max, which I believe this happens around the 45-minute mark. That will ensure the best luck of you actually getting mutations and a better version of whatever rarity pet or brain rot that you're trying to evolve. So if it's like, let's say, divine or divine, you would get one of the better divines like this guy has, which, as you can see, he has the Galactios, and these are so good. Obviously, I don't want to use the Galactios, so what I would do is just pick up, this secret. Imagine this was my best. And once you craft this, you're going to get something that is very good, or at least you were supposed to. I do have to say the developers went ahead and tremendously nerfed this system, so I don't think it works as good anymore. It's less likely you actually get something good, but let's try it anyways, because it costs like nothing, and I don't have my luck maxed out, but as you can see, we just got a Mateo level 150. It is guaranteed to be level 150 because all my brain rots I put in were level 150, and it's guaranteed to be secret because that was the best rarity I put in. Now, it is a little bit harder to obviously get something better. I believe Mateo is, oh wow, it's actually so much worse than the Aura Pharma. But this is probably because my luck wasn't maxed out, so, obviously the game gives me something a whole lot worse. But hypothetically, let's calculate how long it's going to take me to become a player with the most money. And currently, the lowest person is this Rise_KA2 person. If we're wondering how much 490 NO is to OC, which is also called Octillion, it would be 490,000. And right now, inside of the game, apparently I'm earning 10.75 SP per second, which I don't think is exactly correct because it's not calculating my rebirth, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm actually going to do is collect all of this, right? And let's just say that took me like 30 minutes to get at the most. So we got 93 OC in 30 minutes. So if we go ahead and multiply 93 times 2 to find out, how much OC we get an hour, we would get 186 OC. Now we need to convert that to nonillion, which is the NO. So let's go ahead and do 490,000 NO divided by 180 OC, or 490,000 OC divided by 180 OC. That would take us literally 2,722 hours. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, even with all of these insane brain rods that I have. Well, the reason the people on the leaderboard are able to do this is because they actually have full bases of these. Now, keep in mind, I am literally only using 3 spaces on my entire plot to do this, and some of these players have all the way up to literally the top floor. I mean, bro, let's just go ahead and start climbing this thing. Like, boom, they got 2 floors, 3 floors, and like 4 floors, which they just actually enabled the highest floor in the game. So you are able to put in 5 brain rots all the way up here, which is insane. But yeah, I guess that means you guys win, meaning I have to give a bunch of you some of these VIP game passes. Oh, also, now that the money event's actually happening, you are able to use the ATM in this new update, which is all the way down in the middle. It'll basically give you a better mutation, and it's just a better version of the spawn machine to use temporarily. But if you guys want tons of stuff inside of the game, like I said, I'm going to be giving out these VIP game passes. And if you want it, definitely just go ahead and subscribe. I'm actually going to go ahead and give this guy the VIP game pass because he was amazing for letting me borrow it. There we go. But if you want it, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Until then, comment down below your username and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Hurry up. Watch this video on the screen right here. I picked it for you myself. It's amazing. Click it fast though because this video is about to end right now. And click it. Bye.